Hi everybody, my name is Reza Salleh. I'm a singer-songwriter and I organize shows for musicians back in KL. I started out playing open mics, acoustic open mics in KL, and like almost every other musician in KL, I did it part-time. Played as many shows as I could. There are not a lot of shows in KL, but steadily in the past maybe 5 years or so, it's been quite, it's been a busy time for musicians. So I've been playing more and more shows, and I organize shows once a month at Laundry Bar The Curve, among other shows. So I've had experience working with musicians. At one point I was working a full-time job, 10 to 7. I was organizing shows, like I think about 4 or 5 shows a month, and I was playing my own shows. So it got kind of taxing and got really busy, and I felt I was burning out. So recently I decided to quit my job. So I'm a full-time musician right now.
That's good.
That's good for the heart.
Bad
for the wallet. It's a global thing. It's not easy being a musician because you don't get paid as much as if you work in a corporation, especially in Malaysia. Well, actually, you can get paid in Malaysia as a musician. Depends on what you do. But when I first started, there was very little. It wasn't really financially lucrative to be an independent musician. When I say an independent musician, someone who writes and sings their own songs, maybe their songs might not be what the general public in the country might like. So therefore, it's hard, to sell yourself. It's hard to kind of be popular, or and get people to buy your stuff. It's harder, but that's changed in the past few years. You heard me play tonight. What do you think it sounds like?
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because I always YouTube.
Genre amazing.
Amazing.
I write my own songs. They mostly have to do with love and life, very kind of generic, popular, inspired. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, maybe. Well, have to figure that one out for yourself. Breaking up inspires me. Getting together inspires me. Reading the newspaper inspires me. More and more Malaysians are kind of hearing local music. They're realizing, it's not. I don't have to just listen to Siti Nurhaliza. I'm not saying they're great. I love them, but there's people are realizing that there's more. The bands like Hujan, the acts like Yuna, who don't necessarily play what you're used to hearing on Anugerah Juara Lagu from 5 years ago, but that's becoming more popular now, that kind of music. Especially in the past 2 years, corporations or telcos, for example, people with money have kind of, they've put money in activities or events that include local independent musicians. So if your music is accessible enough, and let's say, some big company wants you to play for their dinner ke apa, and it pays well, okay lah, you're playing your own songs, fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Selling out is if you decide to write something for the sole purpose of someone else, a corporation. You decide if you're not really being honest with yourself, But even then, writing songs for other people, for a record label, is an accepted kind of profession. I could choose to just step back and write songs for this kind of market, and I just ghostwrite it or whatever. I don't think they'll be selling out. I'm just going to write different kind of song for them and let them sell it. It's a profession. People do it all over the world. I don't think it's a bad thing if a company wants to pay you for what you do anyway. Malaysian musicians can play music and make a decent living out of it and not have to worry about the negative stigma that's attached to being a musician. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Reza Salleh, or my MySpace page, myspace.com/Reza Salleh.